my name is Ashley and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I want to kind of introduce myself or reintroduce myself if you've been subscribed here for a while and talk about my goal for this channel and my reading goals for 2024. So as I said, my name is Ashley and I'm a writer, a reader, a mom. I like music, I like reading, I like watching TV. I'm branching out this year and trying to figure out more about myself and really putting my time and effort into things that I love, which is one of the reasons I wanted to bring back my BookTube channel. I had a BookTube channel in 2015 and life happened. Recently, I've gotten back into reading and consuming content about books and authors and writing, and I just got a burst of inspiration that I wanted to revive my BookTube channel and put a lot of effort into it moving into 2024. That's actually my first goal, my only goal for this channel, but my first goal for 2024 is to give this BookTube channel my all. I really want to see how it can grow and all the things that I can do with it in 2024. The rest of my goals are all kind of reading based. Goal number 2 is to not be afraid to DNF books. I can get bogged down and really stubborn about finishing every book that I start, and I spent a good portion of 2023 reading mediocre books, or, well, I should say mediocre for me books, because I think every book has a reader, but I was just picking up book after book after book that just really weren't for me, and the only reasons were that I wanted to finish the books that I started, or I wanted to finish the series that I started, and it wasn't working. In 2024, I want to have a much better reading year. So I'm going to start putting down the books that aren't for me. I'm going to stop trudging my way through series that I'm not thoroughly enjoying. If it's not going to be a 3-star or better, then I just need to put the book down. Goal number 2 is to find my genre. This year, I really want to spend some time exploring different genres. Towards the end of 2023, I started reading some thriller and horror books and found that genre is something that I really enjoy. Props to Kayla from Books and Lala, because it was her and watching her channel that really kind of pushed me to start reading things that were outside of my comfort zone, and it really worked out. I read The Hacienda towards the end of last year and Natural Beauty, and Natural Beauty was one of my favorite books of 2023. So I want to spend some time reading Stephen King books or thriller books. I want to spend some time reading horror books, romance books, which I've never really been into, and stop just defaulting to young adult fiction. Goal number 2 leads right into goal number 3, which is to read more diverse books. I want to read more authors. I want to read more debut authors. I want to read in a plethora of genres and really just broaden my horizons. Goal number 4 is to read more in general. I only read about 71 books last year, and I would really like to read more books this year. I know having a BookTube as well as being on TikTok and Instagram will definitely help with that, but I am going to prioritize my reading over things like playing cozy games or watching TV shows. This year, I really want to spend a majority of my free time reading. Goal number 6 is actually something that I used to do when I was younger, and it's listening to music while I read. As a person with autism and ADHD, sometimes it can be really hard for me to focus and sit down and read a physical book. For the past 5 years, I've mostly consumed my books through audiobooks, and I love it. It really helps me, but it's not the same relaxing, enjoyable experience as reading used to be for me. I really just want to get back to the relaxing side of reading. Number 7 is to read more from my backlist. I have tons of physical copies of books, even though I have mostly been consuming my books through audiobook. This is a book that I bought in 2016 that was recommended by Reagan from Peruse Project, and I still haven't read it. That's almost a decade that this book has been on my shelves and I still haven't read it. And I have probably 100 of books that I have had for more than 3 years that I haven't read. So this year I'm really making it a goal to read my backlist. That also includes all of the audiobooks that I have gotten that I'm just holding on to, as well as the thousand ebooks that I have in my Kindle app. I'm actually working on a video right now where I read the first chapter of the Kindle books that I have in my library. I'm unhauling or deleting the ones that don't grab me. That's a video that'll be coming out in the future. Goal number 8 is to write more reviews. Even though I have a BookTube channel and an Instagram and a TikTok, I really want to find more book friends, and one of the ways I really think that I could do that is to write more reviews and express more of my opinions on Storygraph and Goodreads. Goal number 9 is to start using Storygraph more than Goodreads. As much as I love Goodreads and it's been a faithful friend, I really like what they're doing over at Storygraph. I really like the idea of supporting a smaller business, and I really like that they're prioritizing the suggestions of the people who use it. So that is where I want to spend the majority of my review time this year. And goal number 10, which is my last goal, is to keep track of all of the data when it comes to my reading. I really want to know how many pages I'm reading, the different genres, if I'm listening to audiobooks or reading physical books. I want to know where I'm buying my books, if they're coming from the library. I want to know everything when it comes to my reading data so I can compare it to next year as well as years to come. I am so excited to be going on this journey again, and I hope that you will come with me. I will be posting videos on Mondays and Fridays, so if you don't want to miss out, don't forget to subscribe. My next video will be coming out on Friday, and it's my very first reading vlog. So I'll see you then.